Dietetic intern here. How can I help you today?
Hi. Well, my doctor referred me to come to you because I have high blood pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you hope to get out of seeing me?
So, at first, a year ago when I was diagnosed with hypertension, the doctor actually gave me some like pamphlets and handouts about like eat a like low sodium diet and stuff. But me and my husband tried making food with low sodium, but they just turned out to be bland and not flavorful. So yeah, but I was hoping that you'd help me with that.
Okay, so in the past you have tried to make changes to your diet, but the resulted in foods that you didn't find very exciting or appetizing. And okay, I understand. So other than those pamphlets, have you ever seen anyone else regarding your diet?
No, I haven't. But I've gone to like this walking program and within that program I actually lost 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how does that 10 pounds make you feel, losing those 10 pounds?
It makes me feel good. Yeah. I'm trying to do the best I can so I can like lose more weight and like lower my blood pressure.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So yeah, just by making changes such as walking, you found that it's benefited your life.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So if it's okay with you, would we be able to just talk about your diet a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I during the day, like for breakfast, I usually drink coffee, like black, and like instant oatmeal with like butter and sugar, and an orange juice.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I also have a snack later on, and I have another cup of coffee and I eat a donut. And for lunch, I usually have like some sort of canned soup with like 10 saltine crackers. And dinner, maybe like some baked chicken or steak with a baked potato and lots of butter and salt and pepper, and salad. Yeah, yeah. I think that's and also an evening snack. I really love having ice cream at night.
Okay, who doesn't love ice cream? I think it's everyone's little guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for letting me know about your diet and being so open with me.
Yeah.
And so let's just kind of take a step back and kind of observe the diet a little bit more. So are you typically seasoning your food with like butter, as you mentioned?
Yeah, I just really like butter. It just gives the food a lot of flavor.
Okay, and what other seasonings do you use to flavor your food?
Mainly salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have kind of like an amount of how much salt you put in your food?
I don't know. I just get the salt shaker and I just like sprinkle it on my food until it tastes good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned salad at some point. What do you normally put on your salad?
Usually, like maybe around 2 to 3 tablespoons of ranch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you also mentioned you have a fruit in the morning. So,
Yeah.
what do you enjoy, fruits and vegetables, or what are you normally eating?
So I don't like a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like for fruit, I usually just like oranges and apples. Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And vegetables, yeah, I don't really like them either. But if I would eat vegetables, I'd usually just eat like broccoli or lettuce and tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable. So, I just want to take a minute, and if it's okay with you, just talk about kind of like hypertension and foods that can kind of impact hypertension.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you've gotten those low sodium pamphlets before,
Yeah.
and as you can tell, salt really impacts our blood pressure, and we need to not we need to, but oftentimes when we modify our sodium intake, we normally can see results in reducing the hypertension.
Okay.
So a lot of sodium is found in what do you think sodium is found in actually? I'd rather ask you.
Okay, well, like salt and I guess there's a lot of sodium in butter, isn't there?
Well, if you get salted butter, that's
Yeah.
kind of. We'll talk about butter in a minute, but oftentimes a lot of our food, the salt in our food, comes from processed foods. So by processed foods, I mean food that's kind of found in a package, or like it's not really from scratch. It's a lot of in like fast food and stuff that has a lot of that sodium, or like canned soup, for instance, that can tend to be higher in sodium.
Yeah.
Therefore, we're getting majority of our salt from there. And then, you mentioned butter earlier. So butter, a lot of times with certain saturated fats, are you familiar with that term?
Yeah, I've heard it before, I think.
So saturated fats are just fats that are solid at room temperature. So that would be things, like butter or Crisco.
Okay.
So, a little bit of butter is, can be helpful, but sometimes when we eat too much of those saturated fats, it causes our arteries to get clogged a little bit.
Oh, okay. So would olive oil be good?
Well, olive oil is that's a really good alternative. It's an unsaturated fat, which means that it's liquid at room temperature, and it has some of those anti-inflammatory factors. But at the end of the day, we just want to take everything in moderation. So, you can have a little bit of butter once in a while, but maybe. And do you like olive oil?
I mean, yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how willing are you able to substitute some of that butter for olive oil or?
8. I believe 8 out of 10.
Okay, that's a really good. I'm glad we're at the sort of on the same page.
Oh, thank you.
That's good. Okay, and so as we kind of jumped right into those goals. So is there any goal that you think that you just given the information I've provided that you feel that you could make some change to in order to improve your, as opposed to improve your diet, but just kind of make it a little more healthful?
Yeah. Maybe I guess I could like try more vegetables.
Okay, and what type of vegetables do you like?
Well, I said broccoli, and I can maybe like I don't hate green beans and maybe carrots. I don't know, but my favorite is broccoli.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So, do you have any plan for how to incorporate more broccoli into your food or meals?
Um, and maybe I can add it more in, like during dinner and while like my husband and I cook and prep for dinner.
Okay. And how often do you cook at home?
Well, both like my husband and I both do grocery shopping, and we sometimes we tend to cook during the week, but then during the weekends, especially Fridays and Saturdays, we go out to eat, and like we either go out for steak or pizza, and yeah, and I also drink a few beers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so majority of your meals are at home. It sounds like during the week you're cooking more at home, but on the weekends you tend to indulge a little bit and you go out.
Yeah.
So that's a really good start there. You are cooking most of your meals because you know what's going into your food, so that's really important. So you yourself can modify your diet a little bit. And I want to ask you, so do you work or are you mostly at home?
No, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Okay,
Yeah.
understandable. So since you are at home and you're able to add more fruits and vegetables into your meals, I think that's a really good plan that you can try to add some more into your meals.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with the My Plate model?
I've heard of it, but I don't really know that much about it.
Okay, one second. Let me
Okay.
grab it for you. I'm sorry. So, as you can see here, this is a 9-inch plate, and half of it is, as you see, it's fruits and vegetables, but there's a
Okay.
little more emphasis on the vegetables.
Okay.
And then a quarter of it, it's a protein. So protein would be found in, like meats or even non-meat items like beans, lentils,
Okay.
eggs, and all that. And then, there's a section, a quarter of a plate should be grain. So that would be things like rice, noodles, bread. So, we don't, so a lot of times, majority of us we're kind of swapping this
Yeah.
with the majority of it's either like the grains or majority of it is the protein. So
Okay.
we want to just try to incorporate more of these vegetables. So you said that you were willing to add more broccoli into your food.
Yeah.
So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to make it more of this look like this My Plate?
That's really helpful. I think from 7 to 8. Yeah.
And are there any barriers you anticipate to prevent that? By barriers, I mean anything that can prevent you from, achieving that goal?
Some barriers might be mainly like flavor or seasoning. Sometimes, as I told you, like sometimes it's just bland, and I just really like seasoned food.
Okay, so I completely understand. That's often a concern a lot of my patients have. But a lot of times, we think there's only salt and pepper to season, but there's a lot of great seasonings out there that, we can work with. So, such as, like garlic is a good example. That's a really good seasoning. And, if you put olive oil, a little bit of garlic, or like a little bit of like oregano or something.
Okay.
Are there any seasonings besides salt and pepper that you enjoy?
Well, I don't really. I haven't tried others like seasoning, but I'm willing to.
Okay, yeah. So maybe would you mind if I suggest something for you?
Okay.
Maybe since you and your husband do your grocery shopping together, that you two can go to the store and maybe like look at some seasonings or something that you'd be willing to try out.
Okay.
And also, there's some great websites on, American Heart Association that have some really healthy and flavorful recipes that, you can just, that they use a lot of other seasonings besides salt and pepper.
Oh, that could be helpful.
Okay, so does that sound like a plan for you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I think just to recap, we're going to try to use different seasonings in order to, make our dishes more flavorful without adding too much sodium in there.
Okay.
And then we will also try to add more fruits and vegetables into your diet by following the My Plate module. And finally, we're going to try to substitute some of that butter for olive oil. So those are 3 goals, and normally I don't really like to start off people with that many, but since you said that majority you were higher on the scale of, willing to try it, and we kind of addressed some of your barriers. So does that sound okay to you, or is there more we should kind of discuss?
I think that sounds great.
Okay, great. Well, it was really great meeting you, Ash, and I have a lot of confidence in you that you'll do well.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Of course, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, thank you.